Grand Rising's royal family. Let's see how many people we can get to tap in this rising on a Thursday. Much love, light, peace, and unity to you all. So let's see who we got. Body odor. Do you stink and are you sick? Are you covering up your smells and your sickness with aromas, lotions, and oils? And this is why you end up in the situation where you get cancer, diabetes, and you don't know what happened. So we're going to talk about it. Welcome, welcome all. What's up, Shady Blue? How we feeling? Hope everybody rise up and wise up. Y'all rise up and wise up. Y'all rise up every day and feel great. Rise up every day and nourish the mind, body, soul, and heart complex so that you can go out and express at your best. So we're going to talk about body odor and do you stink? Are you sick? And what does it mean? See, a lot of us, we end up in wrong situations with wrong people because of body odor. Don't you know that body odor, peace, 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 peace. You know what? I never knew how to pronounce your name, Giovanni. I'm going to say it like that. I hope I pronounced it right. But yeah, body odor. Do you stink? Do you smell? And what does it mean? Are you sick? And the only way for you to know this is to go natural. Because you got to realize is that body odors, your body is intelligent. The skin is intelligent. The underarms are intelligent. Your vagina, your penis, your ass, your eyes, your sweat, everything about you is intelligent. For example, when you sweat off your face, if you notice the sweat on your face never stinks because the sweat on your face is designed to moisturize the whole body. And this is why you sweat a lot here when you're out in the sun and you usually start sweating here. And so you take this sweat and you can wipe it on your hair and around your body and it'll begin to cool the body off and also remove the dead skins and things like that. And so it's just about understanding the importance and the intelligence of your body and what are the alarms and the signals. Because if you got with somebody who wasn't wearing any oils, who wasn't wearing any aromas, who didn't have anything artificial on, and you was actually able to smell them, then you would smell their diet, you would smell their mind, you would smell their lifestyle. You see, because the aroma would tell it. You see, your body is intelligent and is designed to attract and repel things into your life. But when people put on a mask of energy, remember that everything is energy. So when you put on cologne, when you put on lotion, when you put on oils, you put on a mask of energy around your true energy trying to express itself. So when you're eating a whole bunch of junk foods, artificial foods, sodas, and dead organisms, because you got to realize that you're not a decomposer. I mean, you don't like blood, so you're pretty much stupid if you eat meat because you don't like blood. You don't like eating an open carcass, so you're putting a mask, the same mask you put on your body to cover things up. You put this mask on the food, and this is why you end up in a disease, sick situations you're in relationships that are not compatible for you, because you got to realize the body is designed to give an aroma that attracts the other person, that natural scent. And so a lot of people are not in love with the person, but they're addicted to the cologne, they're addicted to the soap, they're addicted to the clothes, they're addicted to the mask of energy this person has put on around them, and they're giving off a false aura. They're giving off a false presentation of energy, you see? And so when you go, I challenge everybody to go maybe 7 days to 2 weeks, just completely natural, and let your body, bathe in your natural shea butters and your black soaps. And for me, I bathe in fruits and berries. That's what I've become. That's what happens when you ascend your mind. So my hair, I put coconut water and grape juice in my hair. I put coconut water and grape juice all over my face. I do all these things. And so what's in your hair, there's not a chemical. What's on your skin, there's not a chemical. Only fruits and berries from the Most High, which has created things for I so that I don't have to worry about things like chemicals and soaps. So why use those? So when you begin to do this, it's already a sign. You got to realize your body is a mind. So if you're already feeling like you have to wear cologne and soap and a lot of lotions to make yourself smell good, if you're trying to make yourself, you're trying to force yourself to smell good because you don't, you see? You're trying to force yourself to smell fragrant because you don't. You want to smell like a flower, but you don't want to eat from the flowers of life. You want to smell like a strawberry, but you don't like strawberries. You want to smell like peaches, but you don't like peaches. No one goes around with flesh cologne and want to spray that on, right? We don't go around with milk cologne and spray on the milk or cheese. Why not? Because it's not attractive to the mind, body, soul, and heart of nature. Now, if I was a lion covered in blood, a female lion might find that attractive. But that's not us. That's not our natural state of mind, a natural state of being. And so when we eat things that are in this artificial, it's dead, it's chemical rearranged state, then we begin to smell unnatural. We begin to release sweat that smells like dogs or pigs or the animals that we eat. We begin to smell like what you eat. You begin to smell like cheese. Your vagina begins to smell like fish because you eat fish, you eat eggs, you eat seafood. You might smell like cheese, or you get what you call a yeast infection. These things are coming from the things that you eat, and your body's trying to alarm you through sweat, through smell, through pimples, through bumps. But what you do is you try to treat the problem. You try to put a chemical on the bump, and so the bump was never healed. You covered the bump up and you put a mask on the bump. And you even have a face mask instead of trying to actually just heal from the inside out. And so the same way with colognes, when you start to smell, you try to bathe it off. But you see, I walk around and I don't have to bathe it off. I'm only bathing to get off the dead skin. You see, that's the only reason that we're trying to bathe. This is why we have what you call a rag or something, a dry scrub, because you're trying to scrub off the dead skin. You should not be trying to scrub off stench. If you stink, the body's trying to tell you something, you see? And so the same way with your underarms. People don't know that when your underarms are usually when your nose is stopped up, also your underarms will smell because they're connected. Your underarms will smell because the scent from your underarms actually starts to clear up the nose. You see, the body's really connected, and because I did the work, I'm here now in Honduras. I've been 102 days straight on urine therapy of fresh fruits. The first 60 days were all liquid with urine therapy, oranges, grapes, key limes and coconut water, and maple syrup. I did this for the first 60 days. I also went magic mushrooms, where I took over 300 a day so I'm pretty much in a Guinness Book of rare work, and no human has ever did what I did. I'm already an ascended human in transformation, being transformed by the elements, the wind, the sun, the earth, and the stone. I channel the trees, I channel the sun. And just ask anybody, I never knew how to use weapons in Tai Chi before, and all of a sudden it's like this, because now I'm being controlled by the Most High I, because I have not taken in things into my body in an incomplete state in over 102 days. And so my DNA, in 60 days, your body fully is reborn or renewed off of whatever you have consumed consistently for 60 days. This is why when you go to if you go take any herb or any supplement, they say take this for 30 days or take this for 60 days, because in 60 days, your body, like I said, it fully unites with your habits off of, it fully unites and assimilates off of the habits and the things in your environment and what you have taken in. After 90 days, 90 to 120, depending on your health, and depending, if you got diabetes or high blood pressure, that, it can kind of vary. But if you've been doing right, it can speed up. But 90 to 120 days, it becomes one with your blood. So I'm at about 110 days now. And so now, not only, see, people don't understand smoking. I don't just smoke just to be smoking. I smoke to get high with the I. I smoke to come down and lay down in meditation, to lay down with the I, to get one with the I, to get high I with the Most High I. And what has happened is that I have now found new understanding in everything on the planet. I am now currently the internet, because the mycelium network is the biggest living organism on the planet, which means it's the biggest living mind, the biggest living light, and I have been fully accepted into that kingdom, and I'm now being trained by the Most High I and all the elements, through all the elements, in every single way possible, intelligently, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and I'm completely in balance. And I'm the first human to ever do what I have done, take over 300 mushrooms, magic mushrooms, for over 100 days with 4 to 6 hours of meditation and working out. Also with urine therapy. So actually, when I did the mushrooms, I was actually drinking them back within my urine. And so I did a lot. I did everything that it took to do what I have done, and this is why my face and I am shining in gold. I have already been given from the Most High what the Aries essentially look like. My moon sign is Aries. I will be gold skin, gold hair, silver eyes, silver nails, silver teeth. This is what we call the Most High's treasure chest. I have a gold chest. I have a silver back. I have a gold mind. I have a gold heart. I have a golden body. I have a diamond mind because I died for the I. I have a diamond body because I gave my body up for the Most High. I have a diamond soul because I died for the Most High. A diamond, man means mind, and we know die means transformation. So I have died, I have transformed for the Most High I by giving up my free will, giving up my choices to live amongst the way the rest of life has decided to live, and to give it up to the higher will of life. And what that means is that when you give up things for a higher will, it means that you do not rearranged the way that you trust that the higher will has made everything perfectly for you, meaning you trust the food has been made perfectly for you, and you do not cook or you do not disturb the masculine and feminine, the positive and negative, the inhale and exhale exchange that has been put in every plant for it to be able to express as red or green or yellow or orange, or to be able to express as a coconut or a mango or a hemp seed or a walnut. You know, all these different expressions have come because the Most High has decided that this is the best way for it to express for the beings and the species on the planet. And this is why every species or every living being, every earthling is on a species-specific diet, meaning that the Most High, the higher will, the higher light has created and grew perfect food for each single species, and they are on a species-specific, a biological, a DNA-specific diet. And this is why you will be visually attracted to your food. The aroma of your food, you will love the smell, you will love the taste of it, you will love the sound of somebody else eating it, and you will and touching it in its raw natural state. It will feel completely natural, and all these things are completely in alignment with fruit more than anything else. No one wants to go up to there are millions and billions of humans who take animal life every day by paying someone else to assassinate it for them. No one goes, I still haven't seen any human yet go assassinate an animal and eat the open carcass just like any real predator do. So predators prey, and when you become a predator, you begin to prey on the weak, and this is what's happening to the human race, is that since we are, as a race, predators, the strong prey on the weak, and this is what you see amongst us all, strong preying on the weak like predators. And so, and for us to come out of that predatory state, we must begin to eat a more harmonious diet. We must begin to eat in unity with our great apex diet. See, we are not just monkeys. We are not just primates. We are above that. We are what you call great ape. That means the great apex. You see, the great apex, the highest point of living life here on this planet. And we are the great apes, the great consciousness, the great light of the world, who do not need to eat or harm or kill animals to get energy, to nourish our body, mind, heart, and soul. And so if it nourishes your heart to go take life from another being, that is already a problem. And you should look at that. If it nourishes your heart for you to go steal milk from another animal when you have something else to drink, you should take a look at that. You see, when you have been given over 250,000 different fruits, nuts, seeds, and vegetables to eat, and you choose willingly to kill the other, and you choose willingly to take the fair chance of evolution, transformation of another body, mind, soul as another living kingdom. Remember that each animal nation is an animal kingdom. So you have the lion kingdom, you have the gorilla kingdom, you have the wolf kingdom, you have the plant kingdom, you have the animal kingdom, you have the ocean kingdom. And so we have infiltrated these kingdoms, and we have dominated them, and that's what dominion is. And so we got to realize that just because you've been given dominion, it's no different from the dominion you have over your own selves, to bring more harmony or more destruction to your own self, to bring more love or more hate to yourself, to bring more. Somebody was trying to call me. Hold tight. I hope they don't try to call back. I hate when people do that when I'm on live. I'm doing something right now. So yeah. So you want to make sure you start loving yourself completely, and you want to also check with your mate and make sure that y'all are really truly seeing yourselves and not seeing the mask that you put on. And because you do want to go out and you want to smell okay until you cleanse the body, but you want to know how much you need to cleanse. So you need to go about a week of not wearing any cologne. Don't wear lotion. Let the ash come out. Let's see how the body wants to react to the things that you're doing. See, a lot of you can't see, I'm very healthy and I eat meat. Stop wearing cologne oil. Stop taking Tylenol. Stop taking all that bullshit. Go completely natural and eat that goddamn shit, and let that skin break out. Let them nuts smell. Let that underarm. Let all that shit come out your ass. Let them feet start to smell like. You'll see all your shit come out because the body wants to express the truth. You see, but when you keep covering it up with lies, you see, when you cover up the body, when you cover up the skin with lies, you cover up the mind with lies, you cover up your hair with lies, and then you live a lie lifestyle. You end up with friends that lie to you. You end up with a job that lies to you. You end up in situations that are a lie because you are living a lie. You are living a fake lifestyle. So you want to start, loving yourself completely in all times. And what that means is loving the mind, living to renew your mind, living to expand your heart, living to power the body, because this is what it is. For thine is the kingdom. So you got to realize that the body is the power, the heart is the kingdom, and the mind is the glory. You see? And so the more you start to, and since you are powered here by this body, and a baby understands more than anybody else, is that the most important thing is your nourishment. Because once you nourish the body, the power goes up to the heart. And this is why a baby begins to start to love mother. Because it goes, but more than anybody else, this is who is nourishing every cell of my being. This is who is nourishing my bones, my heart, just by her breast. Why the fuck would I love anybody else? And so the baby begins to understand love. And that love comes through nourishing the body, which nourishes the heart and the mind. The baby understands that in order for me to grow and express as a better being, I must get this divine nourishment that was designed, that comes out organic, raw, and genetically complete for your baby. And so, you know, we got to understand that we're very, 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 very far from a natural lifestyle to where we give our children, which was designed for the Most High to, I mean, you got to understand, you're made of trillions of cells, over 600 bones, over 100-something organs, and all this comes together, all this intelligence comes together to produce a perfect milk made from the Most High. And then you give them milk from a cow, which was designed to nourish the journey, the mind, the mood, behavior, the actions of a cow. That's what milk is. Milk is designed to pre-start, to give it's designed to give the information of that species, to let it know what to do. This is why all the other species know exactly what to do from birth, but we don't, because we're giving most of our children breast cow milk. So it's receiving the instructions on how to be a cow. But since you're a human, it doesn't know how to, you know, digest that. So it comes out as a little bit confusion. And this is why our children are a little resistant to us and resistance to the foods that we want them to have. We want them to start having fruits and vegetables. Like you've been feeding them cow milk their whole birth, and then when they come out, when you're trying to force fruits and vegetables, and wonder why they don't like it. And then you eat tater chips and you eat soda, you drink soda. So, you know, the Most High didn't make soda, the Most High didn't make tater chips. I mean, out of all the sun we get, out of all the ocean water, the rivers and lakes, out of all the sea salt and all the 250,000 plants, all the things that the Most High could use to create soda, soda still isn't created. All the things that the Most High has, you got to remember that the Most High has the infinite creation to create shit. Still didn't create soda and tater chips and dead animal carcass for you to eat in the store. Still didn't create that shit from a tree. So, you know, when you're doing something so far out of alignment, this is what you see in the human race. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I only got about 10% left. For all those who do love the messages and the videos and the posts that I give, a donation of appreciation, a compensation of appreciation for the restoration of your mind, body, mind, and soul is always appreciated. Because this is all I do, and this is how I must live in order to exchange and transform. Unfortunately, for me to commit to the Most High, I don't have time to be a marketer or a businessman to continue to sell you things, but I can exchange my mind, mood, and behavior. I can exchange my thoughts, emotions, and actions. I can exchange the experience, the field research, and the things that I have did and I have spent and that I have submitted to you so that it can help you grow from where you are. So that is the power that I possess. That is a true master teacher. I have the ability and I have the power to call myself master teacher now because I did the work. I have been a follower. I have been a follower. I have been a peasant. I have been the jungle man. I have did everything it took to submit to the Most High to give me the power, the glory, and the kingdom that I have now to exchange with you all. And the world will see a miracle through me soon, soon, soon. It just takes time. The same way it takes time within the story, the fairy tale, or whatever belief you want to believe in any book, where they say, when they show the Messiah, they never show the Messiah, or they never tell the story about Messiah's full journey. It's always, you see the power around 33, 32. I'm about 32 now. I'll be 33 this year. You see? The same way with Dr. Sabi, he didn't start teaching till around 30. The first 30 years of life, you don't really see. So, you know, people, it takes time for the full transformation to happen. And I have did the work, and the world, I guarantee you, or let the Most High strike my heart, mind, body, and soul, you will see a man fly. Love yourself completely at all times.